In the late winter of the year 1945, the year marking the peak of the cheesy mid-Atlantic accent, the great superpowers of the world met to discuss the end of the Second World War and the re-evaluation of the European borders that will inevitably redefine the course of human history. How will they reshape this new world order? Who will be the winners and losers? Which of my descendants will use my voice in those newfangled motion picture talkies? Let's listen in.
Gentlemen, we are gathered here to redefine the borders after this great war along Europe and the Soviet Union. Stalin, shall you begin?
I'd like to start first, if that's all right with you.
Oh, okay.
I think that we should start by splitting Germany up into many parts. North and south, east and left Germany, north by northwest and south by southwest east Germany. All the different parts of Germany.
Frank, I like that pen. Where did you get it?
Oh, it was a gift from the third Queen of Rhodesia.
Very nice. Almost as nice as standard issue Soviet party pen.
That's an alright pen. This was engraved and it's made of solid gold, so, there's no comparison.
I don't, want to offend. Russian pens are better.
Well, I'm afraid you are offending me.
Sorry, gentlemen, let's just get back to the task at hand. Let us define the border along the Bay of Gdansk, shall we? Within a 300 kilometer radius, maybe between Kaliningrad and Erblog.
Erblog.
Yes. Any suggestions will do.
So your mistress is on the line.
I'll take it. Wait, which one?
We want to allocate more funds extra for Germany. The problems from all of this were caused from their great troubles in the First Great War.
No. Germany lost the war. They caused this whole catastrophe. They get the least amount of money.
They should receive most funds because of this
Oh,
extra
gentlemen.
economy.
Gentlemen, this is boring. Why don't we take a break? Play a board game.
What do you have in mind?
Chess?
Maybe something more physical.
Hello, is this Italy? I need 3 million pizzas to go, please.
Don't forget the breadsticks.
Oh, I need 1 million billion breadsticks, please, also. To go, I'm in Germany. My name is Adolf Stinky Hitler.
Yes, very good.
Goodbye. I think it worked.
I believe they will. Very good.
I think these talkie pictures, the movies, I think they're just a fad.
What's the matter, FDR?
I never wanted to be a politician.
No?
No, I always wanted to be a dancer, a singer.
Not a big business
You want
leader?
to be a
No.
singer?
Yes, I wanted to. I wanted to sing. Sing to the world.
Of course.
Oh, Clementine!
Drink.
I think the three of us could travel in a traveling circus.
That sounds crazy, Frank.
Just crazy enough to work.
No, I like it. Let's do the song and dance.
In the mood, the Glenn Miller song, my God, it's a nudity.
Yes.
I don't know what it is, but I like it.
I feel like I know you.
Yes.
We know each other. We really captured the appendages.
Yes.
Like we like we knew each other before, but this is special.
I don't know what it is, but I like you.
I hate you.
I like you.
You get away from me.
I like your head.
Okay, let's get to the good part.
We have the National Symphony Orchestra.
Have you finished pulling yet?
Get out of here! We don't want you in here.
So sorry.
We're having a good time, okay?
We're working on
This is male bonding.
This is a work in progress.
We're just a couple
Work
of
in
guys,
progress, okay?
and you're a guy. In the end, what even is a border?
I don't know what a border is.
Like, why do we have them? Why am I here?
We got to do something.
Well, what?
Terracotta,
All this
Viridian
relations.
City. I don't know.
I wasn't ready for this.
Sandalwood, 1923.
What if?
Something.
You're overthinking
What
this.
if we just put a line here, like that?
Well, wait.
Keep going, Frank.
Yes.
What if we blocked off all the Balkan countries for the USSR?
The Baltics.
Yes.
I want them. I want the Baltics.
And this piece next to Finland.
Saudi.
Nah, give me
Finland
that.
doesn't need that.
Give me that too. They don't need that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these lines here.
Turkey here.
And this line. I think I'm off. I've got it now.
And so our heroes did what they set out to do. Through pure determination, excellent leadership skills, they had it all under control. Yes, sirree, like all great leaders have done throughout history. Again, and again, and again, and again.
Live from Novato, it's Night Axis with Luke Weidner and Kyle Summers with the Novato Orchestra.
Welcome to Night Access, ladies and gentlemen. We got a great show in line for you. How about another hand for Kyle Summers and the Novato Orchestra? Where's the Novato Orchestra?
Oh yeah, I didn't bring instruments. They've kind of gone out of vogue. They're not very, I don't know. No one uses instruments anymore who's a real musician.
I like it, but don't do it again or Dan's gonna fire you.
Yeah, he mentioned that when I came in. Yeah.
We got a great show in line for you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, holy smokes. I was in downtown San Francisco this last weekend, and God, you know, people talk about that place being a dump or filthy and stuff. I don't know if that's true necessarily. I was there, and they were crop dusting Market Street with Ajax.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's something considerable, and it gets in your lungs a little bit.
Yeah, I felt that.
I think people are getting kind of used to it. And I'll tell you something else about what they're getting used to. All these horrible, rampant break-ins.
Oh yeah, the car break-ins?
Yeah, they're literally everywhere. Mm-hmm. I didn't know about this. I guess everyone now, you're just supposed to kind of keep your car unlocked and just nothing valuable inside it.
Yeah, I mean, I even go a little bit further. I'll roll down the windows and keep it unlocked with nothing in there. Because like if the windows are down, then you know people can't break your windows.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's gotten really bad though.
yeah, and it's something fierce. I tell you what, some of my friends, once they get onto that side of the bridge, they park, get out a canister of gasoline and pour it on the car and ignite it.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And I guess the logic there is to ward off thieves or something.
Yeah, you also avoid like the window repairs for your car.
God, what a disaster.
Yeah, it's just gotten to that though. I mean, like I'll actually take the extra step if you know, when I park my car, especially around like the Fillmore or like Tenderloin areas where they're really bad. Like I'll just go ahead and just break the car windows ahead of time, and in addition to that, break into all the other cars on that side of the block, and break into all those cars. Just you know, so that when thieves come and see the cars, they'll be like, oh, you know, these cars were already broken into. So they won't break in again.
God, that's pretty awful.
Yeah, that's what it's come to, though. I love that city, though.
Yeah, aside from that, it's got a lot going for it.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
I was in one of those nice, a local kind of a Marin the farm to table restaurants. Are you familiar with some of these?
Yeah, very nice, fresh food.
Yeah,
And man, I took a nice lady there, and they sat us down at a table that was actually comprised of composite dirt that was local, from the farm.
Just compacted to form a table?
Yeah, it was a good table. It's just, it was dusty, and it took some getting used to, but it was local stuff.
Okay.
And I was having a heck of a time with our waiter. He was a good waiter, and he was an actual pig from the farms.
Like literally a farm animal
Yeah, like a farm animal pig.
that could take orders.
And he took orders. He kind of had like a notepad, I guess, strapped to his back. And I guess somehow he took the orders to the kitchen. I don't know, but
So you just write the orders down?
But the service was fast.
Okay.
Yeah, and
How was the food?
the food is really good. It's all local. It's expensive, but it's good. And the meat there in particular I loved. For the 5th course, they took me outside and they had me go slaughter a goat.
Huh.
And, my date got the hell out of there, basically.
Yeah, that makes sense, because that's what you're describing is literally insane.
But, they give you like a smock and a sharp tool, I guess, and a little bit of instruction. And, I was out there in my nice slacks and stuff, but I slaughtered this goat. And it was an experience.
Yeah, that sounds terribly unpleasant.
It was an experience, I'll tell you. But this next segment is brought to you by the Marin County World War II History Museum.
Cantaloupes, vitamins, synergy, capital restructuring, and management motivation. All that and more.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Night Access. You're in for a treat. Joining us on the program this evening is the 38th Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, the man largely responsible for defeating the Axis powers during the Second World War, and a motivational speaker at Foothill High School's bowling club. Please join us in welcoming to the program Sir Winston S. Churchill. Thank you.
Yeah.
Whoa! You've got a strong handshake there, sir.
Yes, well,
Woo-hoo. You've still got it.
yeah. It's been a while since I've been on one of these, but I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm back, yes.
You're no spring chicken. How old are you now? 78? 79?
The younger side, yes. Quite. I still haven't, I've won the Second World War.
I know that. I think everybody in the whole world is largely aware of that.
Single-handedly.
Well, your words. Your words. Now let's talk about a little of your work here. You're also an avid painter?
Yes, this one, a fine one down by the beach.
Oh.
It's one of my finest, really. But with all great art, it always needs work,
Sure.
Just a little something here, a little there.
Yeah,
but-
sometimes it's tough to know when it's finished.
Right. It always needs time, but this one in particular, it reminds me of home, as you can see, my actual home right there.
Right.
And we would, as children, go down by the beach, wrestle some sharks. It was always fun. Good times to be had.
It sounds terrifying because we have a lot of sharks around here.
Yes, well,
But
if you faced bombardment by the German forces, you can face bombardment by a killer shark.
I understand that this sort of landscape inspired you to give that sort of rousing kind of, fire and brimstone speech about the whole stay calm, carry on, sort of that iconic speech that you gave.
Yes, I've thought about this over the years, and, well, it's less about keep calm, carry on, and more about take your guns out and get to work and fight and stay competitive. That's what we really need as a country.
I see. So the whole stay calm, carry on thing was
Ah.
kind of a media hoax.
It's junk. Balderdash.
Right.
Yes, yes. No, the real, the real prowess of a man is through pure strength, which is why I would like to challenge you to an arm wrestling match right here.
Well,
Right here.
I don't know. I mean, you've passed your prime, you know, maybe
Oh,
15,
no,
20
no,
years
no.
ago. I mean, could
Right
have you
here.
arm wrestle Chuck or
Yeah.
somebody?
No,
A little
no,
bit.
no, no,
I don't know
oh,
if I wanna.
no, I insist. I
Whoa.
insist.
Whoa.
There we
Whoa.
go. There
Hold
we
on
go.
a sec.
Yes, there we are. Ready? Okay. You're very good. Very good. Now,
Okay.
3, 2,
Oh, I can take this guy. Oh,
for the queen.
how are you still this strong? You're 50 years older than me. Oh. Dan, get in here. Chuck. Ooh. Oh. Oh. No. We gotta cut to a commercial. Oh. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yes. Churchill wins again.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next guest on the program this evening is a singer-songwriter and frontman for a band entitled False Priest. Please join us in welcoming to the program the very talented, the majestic Evan Greenwald. There he is, my man.
How's it going?
Hey, thank you very much for being on the program.
Oh, everybody's standing over to me. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I know. Oh man, it's great to have you. It's great to have you on the show. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, of course.
Back in sunny Novato.
That's right. Now, starting off with something kind of basic, what would you say is the meaning of life?
42.
Now, is Douglas Adams, would you say he's an influence?
The idea of the meaning of life being 42 and the absurdity of, like, the fact, why would you, like, I guess the joke of 42 is, like, why would you even try to find a catch-all meaning of life anyway, right?
Right.
It's like, the question is revealed to be, what is 6 times 9?
Oh. And which, of course, is 45. Is that right, Dan?
No.
6 times 9? 54? I have dyslexia, but with numbers.
Yeah, I have similar, yeah.
Who are some of your main musical influences or more artistic?
Right now, my biggest influences are things that are capturing the moment right now of like what it feels like to be alive in 2018.
Sure.
Because I don't think rock music hasn't done that for a minute. I mean, there's been good rock music that's come out that I really like.
Right.
But I don't feel like it's captured the essence of our, times, whatever that could mean.
Exactly.
I would say musical innovation historically has moved with where technology is at, right? So there's people making music on their laptops right now, in GarageBand, whatever, with shoestring budget, making, music that sounds like their material surroundings, right?
Exactly.
And if you're working at the level of that I'm at, there's no risk at all because nobody cares.
I wouldn't say that nobody.
Well, no, not nobody
cares.
But I'm not gonna lose my
there's
massive people.
Right.
That for me yet.
Exactly.
Knock on wood.
That's right. This is actually a synthetic material. Let's talk about your new album, Driving in Circles. What inspired the title, first off, Driving in Circles?
Well, I sort of had this belief when I left the Bay Area to go to New York that I could sort of just start new, and just by the sheer force of moving somewhere else. I guess essentially I was blaming my problems on my environment.
Right.
And so I thought, okay, new city, new vibe, new me, right?
Exactly.
And what I realized was that you can't do that, right?
You traveled there and realized that you had taken yourself there.
Yeah, right. And the issues that I had in my life, they just came up again in a different way. And so when I say driving in circles, it was just sort of like, well, I was going somewhere, but I ended up essentially the same place where I was at before.
Gotcha.
And so the theme in the album to me is circular self-deception, right? So if I just do this one thing, then that'll fix the problem.
Yeah.
And you end up doing that thing, nothing changes, and you're back at square one. So driving in circles.
How would you describe your genius?
I wouldn't argue that it exists, but if there was an argument to be made, it has yet to be proven, because I mean we haven't done anything, you know. So
You've written dozens of songs. You've sold a flaming bag of hot Cheetos for $50.
Okay,
Is that right?
You're right about that.
Yeah. So
I did sell a bag. We played a Noise Pop Festival 2015, opening for my good friends Palehound. And when we were bringing the merch in, I realized that I had also accidentally brought in a bag of flaming hot Cheetos with lime. And I just, it was already on the merch table because we just brought it in. So I just wrote False Priest on it in Sharpie. And then on the stage, I said it was for $50. And then the first thing that happens when I get off the stage is there's a dude there, very yuppie looking, no offense to him. Well, maybe, but you know. And he says I want to buy the bag. I want to buy the Cheetos. And I didn't hear him. I thought he wanted to buy the tape, so I gave him the tape that we had.
Sure.
And he said, "No, I want the Cheetos." And I was like, "Are you sure?"
You warned him.
I couldn't. I just didn't believe that anyone was actually going to do it, especially so quickly. And he handed me $50.
He didn't want to wait in line. He didn't want to get beat out.
Yeah, so he got it right away, and then according to my stepfather was sitting at the bar. He sat right next to my stepfather, opened the bag, and he ate him right there. And it's $50 down the drain.
Yeah.
I mean, I just can't believe.
You know, he's probably still got that bag.
No, well, I hope he does, because he spent $50 on it. But he might not. I mean, he might have thrown it away. I mean, I don't know. And we had a brief campaign on social media to find him, because it seemed only right to put him on the guest list from now on. But
so you weren't able to find him? You know, I kind of hope you don't find him. I think it makes the story a little bit more mysterious.
I would love to see him again. I put a poster on our Facebook. It had a picture of Flamin' Hot Cheetos with lemon and a dark silhouette, and it said, "Have you seen this man?"
Is that right? And
that's probably the best thing we've done as a band. Right? So.
Well, Evan, thank you so much for joining us on the program.
Thank you very much for having me. It's great to be back in Novato, California.
Thanks again for being back. Evan Greenwald, ladies and gentlemen, frontman for False Priest, singer-songwriter. We'll be right back. Evan Greenwald.
Dedicated to John Holden, rest in peace. I'm not waiting for the weekend, 'cause that's when my friends go drinking. And I swear one day they'll come back with one fewer. He was waiting by the deep end, and that's when we pushed him in. And he swam, oh yeah, he swam. I am alive. He cried before he sank in. No one's gonna be my guardian. No one's gonna keep me far from harm. So I will try my best. I will try my best until
was raised to be a wreck, but I have the best intentions. So would you please let me be worried for a bit? Let me be your mother tonight. Let me be your mother tonight. No one's gonna be my guardian. No one's gonna keep me far from harm. So I will try my best. I will try my best. Until then, I will try my best. I will try my best. Until then.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very talented, the majestic Evan Greenwald. That's Let Me Be Your Mother off of a brand new album entitled Driving in Circles. Evan, that was an incredible performance that I had a front row seat for. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been our pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, from all of us here at Novato Community Television, this has been Night Studio. This is walls to defend or protect, and we think it may be appropriate to sing a little Wonderwall. How do you say? Wonderwall. Yeah. Da. Today was gonna be the day I'm gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you have to do. I don't believe anybody can feel the way we do about you now.
Backbeat, the word was on the street that the fire in your heart is out.
Say it, Winston.
I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you've really never had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now, except maybe the Queen.
And all the roads we had to walk are blinding. And all the lies that lead us
there are blinding. There are many things that I
wish to say to you, don't know how. Maybe gonna be the nation that's